Welcome to Gold One, where understanding markets creates real opportunity. What if I told you that the difference between a crypto investor who makes 10 times and one who loses 80% of their portfolio is not luck, not insider information, not even experience. It's selection, the ability to choose the right asset, not the loudest one, not the trendiest one, not the one your friend just texted you about, but the one that actually has the structure to grow 10 to 100 times over time. Every bull cycle creates new millionaires, and every cycle destroys millions of undisciplined portfolios. The painful truth? Most people don't lose money because crypto is a scam. They lose money because they don't know how to evaluate what they're buying. Today, we're breaking down exactly how to choose a cryptocurrency with real exponential potential. No hype, no moon boy narratives, no gambling. By the end of this video, you will know how to evaluate crypto like a professional investor. What separates 100 times projects from dead tokens? The 7 filters smart capital uses before investing, and how to avoid becoming exit liquidity. If you stay until the end, you will never look at a coin the same way again. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. Crypto markets run on narratives. AI tokens, gaming tokens, layer 2 tokens, meme coins, RWA tokens. Every cycle has its buzzwords, and retail investors fall in love with the story. But stories don't create value. Utility does, adoption does, revenue does, network effect does. The average investor asks, is this coin going to pump? The professional asks, is this network creating durable value? That one shift in thinking changes everything. If you buy stories, you will chase hype. If you buy value, you will build wealth. For a cryptocurrency to grow 10 times, 50 times, or 100 times, certain conditions must exist. Let's think logically. If a token has a $10 billion market cap, can it realistically 100 times? That would mean $1 trillion. Possible? Maybe. Probable? Not likely. Exponential growth usually comes from early stage, undervalued infrastructure, emerging adoption, low but growing liquidity, strong tokenomics. The key is asymmetry. Small downside, large upside. You are not looking for guaranteed success. You are looking for favorable probability. This is how venture capital thinks, and that's how you should think too. Market cap determines ceiling potential. Here's a simple mental model. Large cap equals lower risk, lower multiple. Mid cap equals balanced risk/reward. Small cap equals high risk, high potential. If you want 100 times returns, you must explore small caps. But small caps come with survival risk. So the real question becomes, is this small cap strong enough to survive? Look at fully diluted valuation, circulating supply, inflation schedule, token unlock calendar. Many investors ignore token unlocks and get crushed when insiders dump. Understanding supply dynamics protects you. Growth is not just about hype, it's about math. Tokenomics is the architecture of value capture. Ask, does the token have real utility? Is it required to use the protocol? Is supply capped or inflationary? Is there a burn mechanism? Who owns the largest allocations? A project can have amazing technology, but if the token captures no value, price won't reflect growth. The token must be economically necessary. If users can use the network without holding the token, demand stays weak, and weak demand limits upside. Here's where most retail investors fail. They focus on users. Smart investors focus on revenue. Does the protocol generate fees? Are those fees growing? Are fees redistributed to token holders? If yes, you have value flow. If not, you have speculation. Revenue is proof of product market fit. It shows real demand. And real demand is what supports long-term price appreciation. Some projects are isolated. Others are ecosystems. Ecosystems win. Look at number of developers, active wallet growth, protocol integrations, partnerships, ecosystem grants. If builders are building on it, that's a strong signal. Developer activity often predicts future success better than price charts. Follow the builders. They see opportunity before retail does. Behind every major project is a team. Research, founder background, previous successes, transparency, communication frequency, long-term roadmap. Anonymous teams are not automatically bad, but transparent teams build trust. Trust attracts capital, and capital drives expansion. Strong leadership often survives market downturns. Weak leadership disappears in bear markets. Every crypto project claims to be faster and cheaper. That is not a moat. Ask, what problem does this solve? Why can't a competitor copy it? Is there technological differentiation? Is there brand loyalty? Without differentiation, projects become replaceable. Replaceable assets rarely 100 times. Scarcity of innovation creates outsized returns. Liquidity determines scalability. Low liquidity can create fast pumps and fast crashes. Check daily trading volume, order book depth, exchange listings, stablecoin pairs. If you cannot exit smoothly, that is risk. Liquidity allows institutional capital to enter, and institutional capital accelerates growth. Even great projects drop 70 to 90% in bear markets. Timing matters. Buying during euphoria increases downside risk. Buying during fear increases upside asymmetry. Study market cycle indicators, Bitcoin dominance, total crypto market cap trends, liquidity conditions. You don't need perfect timing. You need strategic timing. Meme coins can make money, but they rely purely on attention. No revenue, no utility, no defensibility. They are momentum trades, not investments. If you participate, treat them as speculation, never core allocation. Do not go all in on one project. Instead, 50 to 70% core assets, 20 to 30% growth mid-caps, 10 to 20% asymmetric small caps. This structure allows risk exposure without destruction. Asymmetry works best when diversified. One winner can offset multiple losses. Smart investors watch. Active addresses, transaction growth, TVL, total value locked, developer commits, stablecoin inflows. On-chain data is transparent. Use it. Most retail investors ignore it. That creates advantage for those who don't. Avoid projects with massive insider allocation, no working product, unrealistic roadmap, no clear token utility, artificial volume. Red flags don't guarantee failure, but ignoring them guarantees risk. When you find a strong project, volatility will test you. A 40% correction does not mean failure. Strong conviction comes from research. Weak conviction comes from hype. Research reduces emotional decision-making. In venture-style investing, Most projects fail. A few survive. One becomes massive. Crypto follows power law distribution. Your goal is not perfection. It is exposure to outliers. Many investors sell too early. A 2 times feels exciting, but real wealth often comes from holding 10 times plus winners. Patience compounds gains. Constant switching resets momentum. When a project proves itself, increase allocation gradually. Take partial profits. Rebalance intelligently. Let winners run. Cut losers early. That's discipline. Before investing, ask: 1. What problem does this solve? 2. Is there real adoption? 3. Does the token capture value? 4. Who controls supply? 5. What is the realistic upside? 6. What is the downside risk? If you cannot answer clearly, do not invest. Choosing the right crypto asset is not about prediction. It is about probability. It is about filtering noise. It is about thinking like capital. Anyone can buy a coin. Few can evaluate one. If you apply these filters consistently over the next 3 to 5 years, you won't chase hype. You'll position for asymmetric growth. And that is how exponential portfolios are built. This is Gold 1. Understanding comes first. The rest follows.